Here is grade 7, module 7, lesson 3. Our IQN statement for today is I can write two-step equations for various situations. Our first problem here is Lucas bought a tablet that was on sale at a 15% discount. He also bought a case for $24.99. Lucas spent a total of $237.49. $37.49. Write an equation to find the original cost of the tablet. So he paid this, and we know how much he paid in total. So while this says it's a 15% discount, we're going to do 100% or 1 minus 0.5. So this is paying 100% like you would any other item minus the 15% discount. And that gets us, this is as the cost of the tablet, 0.85 or 85 hundredths times T. And then a term to represent the cost of the case. So there was no discount with the case. It was just a flat rate. It has nothing to do with T, the tablet, or the discount. So this is its own piece. And then to write an equation to find the original cost would be here. So it would be, here's your tablet with your discount. Here is your cover. And then this is how much you paid. Now, it doesn't say to solve, it just says write an equation. So for this lesson, that is your final answer. Don't combine any like terms. They just want it set up as an equation. Our next problem is Suzanne is putting a fence around her rectangular garden. The length of the garden, X, is 4 feet more than the width. The perimeter of the garden is 32 feet. Write an equation to find the length of the garden. So just a refresher on perimeter. Perimeter is the distance around an object. So we know what the perimeter is. We know that total amount. We know that P equals 32 feet. So that total amount around equals 32 feet. For our formula, we have the length of the garden, X, is 4 more feet than the width. So because we want to keep this in terms of length, instead of doing width plus 4, width plus 4 as your X, we want to keep it in terms of L, which is going to be our X value here. So let's find our perimeter. We're going to have P equals all of these sides added up. So let's actually switch this to X. So I'm just changing these all to X's. X, because that's what it says in our directions here. I started with L just because it was describing the length of a perimeter, just like we always do. I'm going to change them as we put them into an equation into X. So I'm going to have X plus X minus 4 plus X minus 4. Now we can find our like terms here. So we have X and another X and another X and another X. P equals 4X. And then our other set of like terms is our subtracting 4. So minus 4 minus 4. What is subtracting 4? So you're going to the left, and then you subtract 4 more, so you've been going farther down that number line. You have 4x minus 8. Now there's one last piece that we know that we can substitute in, because we have two variables here, and they want us to get our equation into terms of x, in terms of our length. So we can plug in our perimeter because they tell us the perimeter around is 32. So let's erase our P here, and we're going to plug in 32 feet as our perimeter. And for this lesson, this is your answer. We want to leave it as an equation. In future lessons, we will end up solving for x and figuring out that length. But for this lesson, that is your final answer. Put your box around it.